Hi, this is Andy Filipiuk in Toronto for the week of January the 2nd, 2023. Well, we're finally out of 2022, which is a very difficult year for us. We were down in the permanent portfolio roughly around 5.2%. We're now calculating the numbers, and I'll have a short report out within the next week or two. Again, 2022, for the first time, we experienced inflation probably in the last 4 decades, where central banks were forced to raise interest rates dramatically in order to fight this inflation. And as a result, both stocks and bonds went down, kind of shocking markets, and the traditional 60-40 portfolio had a very, very tough go of it. For 2023, I'm expecting more of the same. We now have much higher interest rates, and this is going to put pressure on the global economy as these rates filter through into the system. Also, very importantly, for 2022, we saw the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and as a result, the U.S. government froze or took $300 billion of U.S. foreign reserves that the Russian central bank held. Now, I even actually saw an article where EU politicians want to use that money to help rebuild Ukraine. And what this did is this effectively broke the SWIFT system. The trading and the clearing of money globally is forever changed. As a result, the world is now breaking into two factions. Before we had globalization, now we appear to be going in reverse. And the nations that unfortunately have hostilities towards the U.S. or have a problem with U.S. foreign policy are now forced to sell their U.S. dollars in fear that the U.S. may do the same thing to them. So as a result, these countries are now actually demanding potentially gold or other currencies for their exports, specifically commodities. And this is going to change the global economy, I think, permanently for upcoming years to come. So 2023 is going to be a very interesting year, very hard to predict. I know there's a lot of predictions out there, but I believe that safety is the most important thing at this point. And I do believe with the hedge that we have with gold and silver, as a result of the pain that we're seeing in paper money, that gold and silver could be the driving factor this year that help us outperform other investment strategies. Thanks for watching.